The team is working to secure feedstock ahead of our access to both Carester and Cerro Verde. In magnets, our Stillwater team now stands at 140 people. MOUs and LOIs covering 2,500 metric tons with large multinationals across the aerospace and defense, industrial automation, industrial motors have received semi-finished block purchase orders from accounts across these same industries. With production purchase orders already in hand, we expect these efforts to translate by customer requirements, including grain boundary diffusion, or GBD, and heavy rare earth-free formulations that can be suitable for a portion of the magnet market, most durable form of customer intimacy that we can build. On quality, Stillwater is ISO 9001 certified today, and we are working toward the more. With that, operator, we are now ready to open the lines for Q&A.
We will now begin the question and answer session. To ask a question, to withdraw your question, please press star then 2. At this time, we will pause momentarily to assemble our roster.
Hi, good afternoon, and Barbara, congratulations, and Thresh as well. Barbara, you did a great job. Rob, maybe my first question is something you just said on the PPOs. I think, did you say
more than 100 that are in the pipeline, and the other 20 that we talked about that are in near-term qualification are going to build that demand further.
That will be seen sort of running through the system?
Yeah, so we've already gone out with higher prices on our products. And
Interacts with Canaccord Genuity. Please go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking my questions. And Barbara, I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with you. Conditions that are out there, particularly in Brazil. And maybe a second part to that, Cerro Verde is expected to deliver about $600 million in annualized EBITDA by the.
Yeah, sure. So the Cerro Verde transaction is in the process of being closed. The shareholder vote, which is the last remaining of that transaction. In terms of where Cerro Verde is headed, what we've talked about is the business scaling to 6,400 metric tons of trio supply chain outside of China. As you know, Cerro Verde is it does have lights, but it's a heavy rare earth mine and will be the largest heavy rare.
Thank you.
The next question is from Jeff Gramp with Northland Capital Markets. Please go ahead.
Afternoon, guys. Expect kind of communication of various milestones on those different flow sheets over the coming months and quarters. Thanks.
Yeah, look, we're good. So we feel very, very good about what we are. But as we've done in the past, we will be announcing milestones as we hit them.
Got it. Okay. Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, let me jump in on this one, Jeff. I think one of the things that we have been most proud of is the depth of the talent that already exists with deep expertise. Now, yeah, building the expertise in metal making, magnet making, as we've discovered, what we've had to do is partner the executive chairman of our board, Mike Blitzer. A big topic there was talent development, and we've been working with the very institutions that are and that where people have transferable skills. Folks who come from the ceramics industry in automotive find that their capability translates real to this industry.
I appreciate those details, Barbara. I'll turn it back. Thank you.
The next question is from Subhash Chandra with StoneX.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're in the process of qualification with several parties, and you see that say, what the exact period is for any one industry or any one customer, because they can vary within the same industry, and they can vary even with the same customer if they're looking at two different types of products. Having said all that, based upon where we are with qualification in our purchase orders, we do expect we'll be in sale. So the SPV is not a company that is owned by USA Rare Earth. It is a special purpose vehicle that to execute offtake for Cerro Verde going forward. So that entity sits outside of USA Rare Earth and will continue to.
The next question is Suji DeSilva with Roth Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, Barbara, Thaz, Rob. Apologies for any background noise at the airport.
Year end, and then we're standing up the next 600 metric tons in Q1 of next year. So we'll have 1,200 metric tons early on in the year. We haven't really provided any more guidance. 3,600 metric tons of magnet making and 5,000 metric tons of metal making capacity. Blacksburg, which has just broken ground, shell won't even be completed until the end of 2027. So that will be sequenced later than Stillwater, but both facilities are expected to be their full capacity by facility.
Okay, thanks, Rob. Barbara, best of luck.
Thank you.
Again, if you have a question, please press.
Questions. Wanted to start with just the MOUs and some of the demand that you guys have been talking about. I think you've said 12 MOUs. So Stillwater's progressive.
We're not quantifying it at this point in time, but as we move forward, we'll be providing more information as the facility ramps up.
Got it. And this is my follow-up.
Finished magnets. So in theory, if we're producing 10,000 metric tons and all of those magnets are finished, then we might generate a couple thousand metric oxides that can be turned into metal and then back into magnets. So it could end up being as much as 20 to 30% of our supply going forward.
And for any closing remarks.
Oh, thank you so much. No closing remarks from me today. I appreciate everybody joining us, and